Starting off today with some bait from the tailgate. Old-fashioned oats, sweet feed pellets. There's about 8 cups of old-fashioned oats and about 2 cups sweet feed pellets in there. Chili beans, red chili beans and chili sauce. In they go. And those are thick, not very saucy, so I'm going to add some more liquid in the form of a can of whole kernel corn. Liquid and all is going to go in there. And that's going to be it. Corn and beans pack plenty of flavor. That's going to take about 10 minutes to set up for those oats to absorb all that liquid and stuff. And while that's marinating, I'm going to hike over to the fishing spot and get set up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Finally got my rod set up. It's time to get baited up. I'll tell you what's going on here in a second. I'm going to be using some almond flavored tiger nuts for the hook bait today. And it's about, I don't know, a few minutes after 8. I'm out here a little later than what I have been fishing lately. We're kind of getting into fall. And we're having some cool evenings. Water temperatures are cooling a little bit. And the best bite for me lately has been between like 9 and 11 a.m. Yeah, the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 times I went out for sunrise fishing, really didn't have any action until about 9 a.m. So I thought I'd get a little bit more sleep today and show up around time when the fish are biting. And I think what's happening is, you know, in the evening when it gets cool, the fish the shallows get cool, so the fish kind of retreat to some deeper water for some temperature stability. And then after the sun comes up in the morning, a couple hours after the sun comes up, then those shallows will start to warm back up again a little bit, and the fish will come out of their deep and go back into the shallows for some more feeding. That's my theory of what's going on right now. I don't know if it's actually been 10 minutes. I don't think it has. Yeah, probably has, I guess, but yeah, it's pretty sticky, looking pretty good. I'm gonna pack it on pretty firmly today because I need to get out about 50 yards out there beyond the weed line. I'm sure there are fish swimming around in the weeds, but it's just if I'm casting into the weeds, I really have no way of knowing if my rig is just hidden in the weeds. I need the fish to be able to find it. Get some water here. A little bit of chop on the water. I think there's about a 5-mile-an-hour wind blowing in here. This collapsible bucket has really, I think, improved my efficiency in fishing. I spend less time going down to the water to wash off my hands. But yeah, that weed line, about 40-50 yards out. That's where I want to put these, so that's why I had to pack it on pretty good and tight so it doesn't fly off when I cast. Brand new line on these reels, 20-pound mono trilene. Links in the description. Got overhanging trees here, so I'm going to move down over here to do the casting. First cast of the day is always the most clumsy feeling. Didn't really get the distance that I wanted on that one. Seems like that's the way it always goes with the first cast. Alright, let's see about cast number 2 if I can get it out a little bit farther here. Yep. That's much better. I give that one an 8 out of 10. That's pretty good for cast number 2. Alright, cast number 3. Oh yeah. Bam. Okay, bait's in the water, 8:15. We'll see what happens. See if the bite starts around 9 a.m. as predicted. I'm hoping so. One definite disadvantage of coming here later in the morning is the traffic. Had to drive through the going to work crowd this morning, Friday morning. So kind of made my drive here a little less pleasant, but that's all right. Got a little bit more sleep last night. Just had a drag pull here. Swimming at me. I don't know what I have, and it is like 9:03, so it sounds like the fish got the memo about the 9 o'clock start time. There's a little bitty carp. Yeah, we're getting warmed up this morning slowly. Super tiny fish. I mean, look at the size of this fish. Half a pound at the most. This might be my new personal least. But yeah, 9 o'clock, back in the water. I'm here for big fish, big lake, big fish, but let's see here. Bye-bye. Maybe someday that'll be a big fish. All right. Fish on. It's been a while. I'm making plans for this afternoon, what I'm going to do after I quit fishing, because I was planning on Skunkville today, but fish isn't on the bank yet. So this fish, right after it hit, made a big splash on the surface. It was a very catfishy thing to do. Kind of feels like it might be a catfish. Lots of weeds out here. I obviously just got into a clump of weeds. I'm gonna give back a little bit of line. Just wait a second here. Just maintain light pressure on the line. Let that fish kind of jiggle its way free from that clump of weeds, wherever it is. There he goes. Jiggle, jiggle. There we go. The fish just did it. Instead of me applying a bunch of hard pressure to the line, just let the fish kind of shake, and shake some weeds off. Patience is the name of the game here, this spot. Oh, I think it is a carp. I saw a yellow tail come up. Yeah, it is a carp. Come on in. Okay. Yeah, another small fish. This one has a really large belly. I wonder if this fish is running around eating all my pack bait on my baits. I don't know. If I cut them open, I'd probably find a bunch of beans and corn pack bait. But it's about 10:30. Fishing's been really slow this morning. Really like to end the day with a nice big fish. Don't know if that's going to happen though. Back in the water. So long. Tell your grandpa to stop by and get a snack. We are 2 days post cold front. We had a 20-degree drop cold front come in 2 days ago. And I fished yesterday at the river and had pretty good luck. Caught quite a few fish. But the cold front changes, rapid changes in temperature seem to have more effect on the lake and pond fish more than the river fish. So I don't know if the fish are still recovering from that steep drop in temperature or what. All right, I like the sound of that. Might have a new personal least here. Get in here. Without a doubt, this is the smallest common carp that I have ever caught on rod and reel. Tiny. I mean, 12 inches long maybe. Weight, quarter pounder with scales, quarter pounder with cheese. Interestingly enough, this one has something wrong with his eye there. Let's see it. I don't know if that eye is functional or not. It kind of looks like some kind of demon zombie eye or something. Over here is what it's supposed to look like. Big black dot in the center. That has tiny black dot in the center. I don't know what's wrong with this fish's eye. Okay, new personal least for sure. I'm not going to weigh it. Maybe I should measure it. Tip of nose to tip of tail is 14.5 inches. Yeah, 14.5 inches. New personal least. Bye-bye, little guy. Good luck out there. We got a contender here. Okay. It's only been 5 minutes since that previous aquarium fish. Am I gonna break the record again? 14.5 was the previous fish, 14.5 inches. It was 11 o'clock when I caught that super tiny fish. Obviously this one's a little bit bigger. But I've caught more fish between 10 and 11 o'clock than I had all morning, so decided to stay. I'm gonna push it till 11:30, see how it goes. If I keep catching fish, I guess maybe I'll stay a little longer. Maybe some big fish will move in. I know big fish aren't the most important thing, but that's why I come to the big lakes like this, is for big fish. I can catch as many little fish as I want like this at little sand pits and stuff real close to home. So long, grow up, tell your grandpa to come over. Swimming at me. Yeah, fish on. Ooh, this might be a non-dink. I think that's me. I think that this fish is in that other line. The wind earlier was blowing into the shoreline and it blew a whole bunch of weeds that are just real close to the weeds are much more congealed together. It's just a thick mat of them right here 20 feet off the bank. That's what I'm fighting with right now. I actually think this fish is free from my other line. It is. This fish is not in my other line, so whatever's pulling on that is a different fish. Oh, yeah, this is a much better fish. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. Okay. Oh, he is in. He is. Okay, never mind. He is in the other line. Okay, the way this is looking, I don't think I have any chance of getting it untangled before bringing it up. So I'm gonna cut that. Ooh. Nice going, Tom. Okay, that was pretty slick. I'm just a picture of gracefulness here. So the line is cut, but the hook is still in the fish's mouth here. Yeah, the size is moving in the right direction. This is a bigger fish. I'd say 6 to 8 pounds, 6, 7. Let's call it 7. That's already in between 6 and 8, right? Nice. It's like almost noon. And they're coming alive at noon, so I'm gonna stay. Cool, cool, cool. Coming alive at noon. See you later. Fish on. This bite is just barely good enough to keep me here. It's like 11:45. And well, I can see the fish. He's wrapped up in the weeds right there in front of me. Well, it's noon, and I think this is going to be the last fish. I'm going to reel him in and call it new personal least for today, huh? Wasn't really expecting that. Came here for big fish, but caught the littlest fish. Never know how it goes, I guess. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.